All right, good morning, traders. Today is September 27th, 2024. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody in the room. Thank you, everybody that patronizes the BYOB trading.com services. Appreciate that. Love that. Thank you so much. We just went through a hurricane last night and yesterday. So far, everything seems okay. I have not been outside to survey everything yet, but looks all right so far. Lost power several times. I still may lose power again today. There's still rain bands still coming through. We'll see what happens. Again, thank you everybody out there in digital land for subscribing, leaving thumbs up, being a subscriber. I love that. Thank you. All right, so my SPY pivot this morning, 571.78. Above it, I'm a bull. Below it, I'm a bear. Yesterday, we made some new all-time highs. GLD, new all-time high. T21.23, XLI, SPY, GLTR, all made new all-time highs. All of the Fab 5 are still in daily uptrends. SPY and QQQ made higher highs and higher lows, closing over their bullish traps over their 17 EMAs. SPY closed with a 2-hour uptrend and a 10-minute uptrend. IWM made a higher high and a higher low, closing over the bullish trap, but over the 17 EMA. Diamond Dow made an inside day. That's a lower high and a higher low, closing over a bullish trap over the rising 17. FNGU made an outside day. That's a higher high and a lower low, closing inside a bullish trap over the rising 17. GLD and SLV both in uptrends. SLV made a higher high and a higher low, closing over a bullish trap over the rising 17. UNG in an uptrend made a lower high, lower low, closing inside the bullish trap over the 17. USO in a downtrend was trying to fight that off. I think it gave up in a downtrend, made a lower high and a lower low, closing below bearish trap underneath the 17. US dollar index in a downtrend, closed near the 100.61, kind of melting down right now. So that's looking good. All right, so let's go take a look at some charts. First chart we look at is SPY. Okay, the red candle here is yesterday's price action. We made a new all-time high right there on SPY. Price action, higher high, higher low, closing over the bullish trap. Okay, that's the 3 EMA on top of the 8 EMA. All right, so there's air between the two of them. That's a bullish trap. Okay, if it's crossing, that would be a cross. If the yellow would be under the white EMA, that would be a bearish trap. Okay, all rising up over a rising 17 EMA. That is the green dots right here. So we have a bullish trap on top of the green dots. And then we have price closing the day. See, that's the close of that candle. Okay, over the bullish trap and making new all-time highs. Because if you look to the left, there's no prior price action. All right, we are in the middle of a birthday trade. So let's go take a look at 2-hour chart before I get into that. All right, 2-hour chart, 2-hour uptrend. You see that price on top of the yellow E at 3. All right, space in between the 3 and the 8. That's a bullish trap. Okay, so that's a bullish uptrend right there over rising 17, green dots right there. 2-hour uptrend right there. Look at the 10-minute chart. Okay, 10-minute chart. This is all pre-market activity. Okay, 10-minute chart. Got ourselves a bullish uptrend right there. See that? Price is on top of the 3. They're both on top of the 8. All 3 are on top of a rising 17. That's a 10-minute uptrend coming into the close. So you got a 2-hour uptrend coming into the close, a 10-minute uptrend coming into the close, a daily uptrend, a weekly uptrend, a monthly uptrend. You name it, it's in an uptrend coming into the close yesterday. So there's SPY on the 10-minute chart. Okay, for the birthday trade, okay? So this would be the consolidation deck right here. All right, so we trash that out. And let me turn that up just a little bit louder. Okay, so we got consolidation deck right here. Okay, so you can see here's price action gaps up, all right, to new all-time highs and comes slamming down to the deck. The deck is holding. We're looking for price action to move twice as high. So if you measure off however high this is down to the deck, so you take that, kind of measure it off, and then do the same thing up above, takes you about up to 579. Okay, equal distance up there. All right, so that's what we're looking for. We'll see if we get it. All right, right now in the pre-market, guess what? We're moving up, so that's looking good. It is options expiration Friday. Sometimes that twists things and causes those birthday trades not to work out. But anyways, that's what we're in. We're looking for targets of 578, maybe sometime today, maybe Monday morning. We'll see what we get. We'll see how far we get. Okay, again, market makers are not interested in completing the birthday trade. They're more interested in pinning price to a specific area to cause as much max pain as they can to the open options that expire today. So we'll see what happens. That's more in their best interest than to hit new all-time highs. It all depends on what is in their best interest. So there's SPY 10-minute chart. All right, let's go back to, we are in a daily uptrend. Let's go back to the 2-hour chart. Let's review a few things real quick. Okay, we have all three uptrends over the all-time high anchored VWAP, prior all-time high that is. The recent all-time high anchored VWAP. This is a indication to me money is flowing into the market. Okay, you have an uptrend over the recent high anchored VWAPs. That's an indication money is flowing in. You and I, we can't make SPY move like they can. This is all institutional buying. That's the only thing that can make price action move up like that. Okay, so you want to be a buyer right alongside of the institutions. All right, so they have an uptrend, so we want to be in long when institutions are buying. Okay, so there's SPY, all in uptrends, daily, 2-hour, 10-minute, over all-time high anchored VWAPs. All right, or prior all-time high anchored VWAPs. So there's price action, money's coming into the market. Okay, so there's SPY. Now, with that said, I want to say this is the type of environment we have right now. We have a lot of sectors in uptrends. We have a falling dollar. We have inflation that has just happened recently. We have the perfect scenario to get that hyperbolic price action, where price just continues to. Let me get my arrows out. Okay, price continues to move up like this. It'll move up and up and up, and then it starts to gradually increase like that, where it goes almost straight up. Okay, we're in this type of environment that this could happen. All right, just saying that with the falling dollar, this is the type of price action we could be seeing. I don't know that we're going to see it. I'm just saying everything's set up for this to happen. All right, so we'll see what happens there. All right, let's go back to QQQ. All right, start off QQQ on the daily chart. Let's go to the daily. Okay, price action making higher lows and higher highs, closing over a bullish trap, over the rising 17 EMA, QQQ in a daily uptrend, SPY in a daily uptrend, QQQ uptrend over the all-time high anchored VWAP right there. Okay, let's take a look at IWM. All right, 2024 high anchored VWAP. We have an uptrend over that anchored VWAP right there. Money's flowing in, making higher lows and higher highs. Not quite as clean as QQQ and SPY. All right. But there is still a little bit of air in between the 3 and the 8 there. Okay. Even with this 6-day pullback. All right. There's still some air in between the daily trap right there. And we're still up over the 17 EMA. Okay, so there's IWM, Diamond Dow. All right, Diamond Dow was a new all-time high right here. I think that was yesterday or 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago. Yesterday, inside day, lower high, higher low closing over the trap, over the rising 17 EMA, up over a prior all-time high anchored VWAP. And we have an uptrend, okay? Money's flowing into the market there. All right, so we just did Diamond Dow. We did IWM, QQQ, FNGU, making higher. Diamond Dow making higher highs and higher lows. All right, IWM making higher highs and higher lows. Those are uptrends. All right, last one, FNGU. All right, FNGU took out this high, so it's in an uptrend. We're waiting for the bulls to take out this high right up here. Haven't quite done it yet, all right? But we are doing what? We are moving up and consolidating over to the right, okay? That's a bullish sign, okay? When you go up, straight up like this, what happens is you don't put in any flooring, any foundation, any supports, okay? So what happens when you go up like this, you fall like this because you don't put in any supports. But if you happen to go up and hold the higher ground, guess what? Now you're putting in floors. You're putting in supports. Okay, you go up and hold the higher ground. All right? This is it's not as flashy as this, but this is better. It takes longer to do this than it does to do this. All right? Again, going up and then giving it up is just neutral. Okay? When you go up and you hold, that's bullish. Okay? Going up, coming and giving it up, neutral. All right? Right here, you go up and you hold, that's bullish. That's what we like to see. What else we like to see? Consolidation, all right, over prior consolidation. Okay? That's bullish. See? Consolidation over prior consolidation. That's bullish. Okay, so that's this is FNGU. All right, we're still waiting for the bulls to make the higher high. They've made the higher low. They have an uptrend, and the all-time high anchored VWAP should go right here. Price is up over the all-time high anchored VWAP right there. Okay, and we have an uptrend. You see the space in between the 3 EMA and the 8 EMA. We're consolidating. We could get a breakout. We had one yesterday. All right, now we're looking for that follow through from yesterday. Looking like they gave it up more than they did have any continuation. So we could be going down today. We'll see what happens. So that's FNGU. Yesterday on the price action for SPY, okay, I like to play 10-minute uptrends over the pivot. The pivot was 570.30, okay. For yesterday's price action, we gapped up. We never had a 10-minute uptrend, okay, over the pivot until we got to this location right here where we had the bullish engulfing, big candle right into support, kind of signaling the end of the move. Bullish engulfing, right there was the entry. Green erases red. There's the red candle. That was to jump in and trade it up to this area right up here. Okay, that was the only trade we had. We're looking for bearish. On the bearish side, we would need price action to have a 10-minute downtrend under the pivot. Okay, we didn't have this. This was playing counter trend. I try not to put traders into a counter trend trade. Okay, so there was no trade until 120 right there. That's the first 10-minute uptrend where green erases red over the VWAP. Over the pivot right there. And it was a trade back to VWAP right there. All right, so there's SPY. We did FNGU. Let's take a look at the technicals. First technical, T2122, came out of the buyer's chop zone, wound up inside the buy zone and knocking on the door of the overbought zone, okay? Hopefully, we got a higher low here, looking for another higher low throughout here. T2123, as you can see on the 15-minute chart, all right, new all-time high for T2123 up here. Okay, the target's about 638. Still got some more room to move. Got a rising 200 SMA. Okay, the only thing wrong with this right here, okay, remember there's no support structure going on, okay? I like it when price moves up and puts in support. Moves up, puts in support, okay? When this goes up like this, just saying, I've said it before, okay, if it goes up, it can come down because there's nothing to catch it. Here would be the first catch. See this higher low right here? That's it. That's the first place for price action to catch because there's no support in through here, okay? It's better when price moves up and consolidates. Not as flashy as this, okay? And then price moves up again and makes another support level. All right, so there's T2123. That is bullish. We have more upside on the target. We'll see if we get it. No guarantees. Okay, T2123 rising 200 SMA up over the prior all-time high anchored VWAPs. This was a prior, this was a prior, and this was a prior. We are now at all-time high anchored VWAP, all-time highs right here, not anchored VWAPs, just all-time highs right there. New all-time high for T2123. All right, 3-bar chart. It's the same product, so it's going to be the same thing, all right? Price action, got a rising 200 SMA. Like to see that. Price action consolidate at those highs, okay? What we don't want to see is price action move up and then give it up, right? We want to see price action move up and hold, all right? So looking for this 200 SMA to climb into these windows where the two prior all-time highs are, all three of them. So I like to see price 200 get up there. That's the 3-bar chart, okay? Again, yesterday we put in 3 more green candle bars, okay? So T2123, very bullish. Another indication money is flowing in to the market, all right? So much for September. You know, that was the old adage, you know, September, meaning September you sell, all right? And we've got money flowing into the market. And why is it flowing in September? Hey, it's all about that falling dollar, weaker dollar, and you got inflation, you got companies selling the same goods and services for more money, all right? So that's going to bring more into the top line, all right? And if management's got their stuff together, their act, okay, they should translate into higher earnings on the bottom line, all right? So you get a bigger bottom line, you get a bigger price value because you're making more money each year, all right? And then you get a little bit of growth comes out of that. And that's where you get that hyperbolic situation. So there's T2123. All right, let's take a look at FNGU. FNGU price action. It's a 15-minute FNGU right here. Okay, here's 200 SMA. Here's price action. Came down here yesterday. Hit the 200 SMA and bounced up. Okay, notice they never filled the bullish gap. Bears never filled it. That's a sign. Consolidation. Again, consolidation over prior consolidation. Consolidation over the prior consolidation. That's bullish. Okay, not filling the bullish gap, the bears, that's bullish. All right. Moving up and holding the higher ground. That's bullish. Okay, so there's FNGU on the 15. Got a rising 200 SMA. Okay, money's flowing into the market there. Okay. So we got a river of money, all right? And we're walking alongside of it, and you see like a couple $100 bills. I mean, all you got to do, just fall in. just jump in. All right? Get in on that river of money. This is money flowing into the markets right now. Okay, so there's FNGU 15-minute. We're bullish. Okay, just like to see some higher highs. Looking forward to taking out this high right here, that triple top. All right, that's what I'm looking forward to. All right, let's go take a look at a few sectors, and then we'll hit the economics package. Okay, let's go to the daily chart. First sector, SMH, semiconductors, higher lows, higher highs. That's bullish. That's a daily uptrend over the all-time high anchored VWAPs. You guys already know my opinion on that. Money's flowing into the markets. XLK, okay, same deal. Higher low, higher high. Up over the all-time high anchored VWAP with an uptrend. All right, you got uptrends over the all-time high. Money's flowing into the markets. Okay, that's XLK. XLI. XLI printing new all-time highs. Okay, up over. Bullish trap, still in the uptrend. Money's flowing into the markets. Okay, I don't know how many clues I got to show you, but money is coming into the markets. Okay, this is the time to be a bull. All right, I don't know how much longer it lasts. It may last like yesterday might have been the end of it. I don't know. All right, but we're still in uptrends. So as long as we've got an uptrend on the lower time frames, just keep riding this river of money. Get in your raft and keep riding it down to the pool of money. All right. So there's XLI. All right. Let's take a look at XLF. Okay. Here's the all-time high anchored VWAP. Price kind of struggling to hang in here. Still in an uptrend. All right. Moving up, holding the higher ground. Okay. XLF still bullish right there. Okay. About 30 days ago, 20 days ago. Let's see when this was. Yeah, about 25 days ago. Put in a new all-time high. Since then, we made a higher low and a failure to make a higher high here. But who says they're done yet? Okay, they may pop sometime later next week. We'll see. Or this week. Who knows? XLF, all right? Still in an uptrend. Okay? If we break this low, we'll be in a downtrend. That'll be a lower high and a lower low. We haven't broken this low yet. Notice we tried, and the bulls bought it right back up. Okay, so there's XLF. Let's take a look at XRT. Okay, XRT has not put in new highs. Okay, so XRT is in a downtrend. Okay, so we got lower high, but we got a higher low. Okay, so, but the problem is we had a high here, and we took out this low, this low, this low, this low. All right. When we take out those low, that makes a downtrend. On the bigger macro picture, okay, you can see, all right, retail move up, okay, and hold the higher ground, okay. Now this is looks like a 12-month consolidate. Well, actually, an 8-month consolidation with like a 4-month move up. Okay, so the next move should be to the upside. All right, it's just consolidating. All right, big sloppy consolidation right here. Okay, got a little higher low, looking for that higher high, and we may get it sometime. We got Black Friday coming up within a couple months here. We'll see. All right. You got end of school season. Well, you got beginning of school season wrapping up. Got a big bull flag going on there. We could see a pop in the retail sector pretty soon. We'll see what happens. Maybe they're waiting for earnings. That could be the fact. I don't know. But that's a big bull flag. And just play that flag off the bottom for me. All right. Find those 10-minute uptrends coming off of the support area. So there's XRT. Right now, what do we got for current price action in XRT? If you look at it, we've got a move up, and then it's consolidating in the upper third. Okay, that's bullish. Okay, we haven't made a trend yet. Okay, because we haven't made any higher highs, but that's bullish right there. All right. Not to mention on the big macro picture, you got a big bull flag. So there's XRT. Let's take a look at, still in a downtrend, but in a huge bull flag on the macro picture. Last one, IYT. All right, here's the transports, all right? When products get restocked on the shelves, the transports do well. When we move more people around, all right? Say you got a guy that needs to put together a crane or a bulldozer or put together some equipment, okay? See, that's people being moved around, all right? So when the transportations are doing well, or more products are being stocked on the shelves or delivered to homes, okay, the transportations do well. All right, on the transportations, what do we have here? Okay, we got a 2024 high, if not an all-time high, right there. We have an uptrend over that anchored VWAP right there, indicating to me that money is flowing into the markets again. Okay, we're making higher lows and higher highs. Okay, so you've got transports in an uptrend, semiconductors, technology in an uptrend. You got financials in a bull flag and an uptrend. They're not starting a downtrend. All right, so they're in an uptrend. You got T2123 making new all-time highs. Definitely an uptrend there. You've got everything's telling you the market is bullish. Okay, everything is telling you. So when the market is bullish like this, okay, it is best, in my opinion, okay, when you got the market moving up like this, okay, let's say the market's moving up, okay, it's best to play from that area of diagonal support up, up, up. When it comes back and zigzags down, you want to play the up. Okay? The ups. Coming off of that diagonal support area. Okay? I'm not interested in playing the moves back. Or the moves back. Okay? I want to play with the trend. Trade with the trend. If the trend is moving up, try to trade with the trend, okay? Your success greatly increases, all right? Your odds of success when you stay with the trend. Counter trend is a good recipe for disaster, all right? Stay with the trend, all right? So we look for opportunities where we have 10-minute uptrends, 15-minute uptrends, 2-hour uptrends, okay? Play from right here, from the trend to the upside. Those are the better trades, okay? Try not to trade right into resistance. If the ceiling's only 3 inches over your head, here's my advice. Don't jump. All right? Wait till it gets on top of the second floor, okay? Where support is, now you can jump, all right? Let it get up here, break through resistance, get on the second floor, now you can jump, okay? It's no fun jumping when the ceiling, all right, is just three inches over your head, all right? It's just a painful experience. So think about that. When you're approaching resistance, that's the time to take profits. When the bulls bring it up and hold it, that's the time to get engaged. Let those bulls hold it and look for the breakout to the upside. Okay, market's cranking up here. I'm looking at SPY 573.21 in the pre-market. Don't give it up. All right. So there's IYT. Let's go look at the economics package. All right. What do we got? Oh, looky, okay? Here's the daily candle. We got the dollar in a downtrend, like I already said. Lower highs, lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower highs, lower lows. See that? We had a bullish engulfing a couple days ago, and now we're completely erasing what the bulls did. This is a scenario or an example of red erases green. Okay, see when they get underneath all of that green right there, could see a move to the downside. What are we looking for? Okay, see this low right here? Okay, we are now at a 12-month low. Okay, if we take this low out and we get lower than that, that will be a 2.5-year low. Okay, if we break through this low right here. Okay, we're at a 12-month low and a 2024 low. If we break through that, that brings us into a new 2.5-year low. That's bullish. Okay, when the dollar's cheap, all right, it's easier for us to sell our goods and services to foreign countries because it doesn't cost them as much of their money when they convert their money to ours to pay us. Okay, that's a recipe for success, all right, for the companies. All right, as long as they market themselves right in those foreign countries, all right, and as long as the management has their act together and they know how to tweak profits. Okay, so there it is right there. All right, so there's the U.S. dollar. Let's go to the next one, earnings. Last night we had, I think it was Costco. Yeah, Costco. So let's go just see what Costco did. Not much, just a little red candle. It is a big red. It's not a huge red candle, not as big as this. It's a little bit bigger than the last 20 days. All right. But it's not a clear break of price action. And here would be like a prior all-time high. You still have price over the all-time high anchored VWAP there. All right. Just losing the daily uptrend right now, as you can see, price action crossing right there. So there's Costco, all right? So that reported last night. All right, what else reported? Accenture, $211 billion, all right? Again, they're not going to move the markets a whole lot. For today, what do we got? Familiar names, but nothing that's going to move the markets. What do we got Monday? Familiar names. See Carnival Cruises, but nothing that's going to move the markets right there. Okay, so that's it. So there's no earnings to mess up what the bulls want to get done if they want to get some stuff done. On the economic calendar, well, let's take a look at Max Payne. That's the wrong one. Let's try the other Max Payne, see if they're working today. Or did they take the day off? Okay, Max Payne, they're saying Max Payne is 570. I think we just left that area. All right, and so maybe they want to come back to it. We have, as far as puts and calls go, that expired today, according to them, all right? We have 3 puts to every call. Okay, that is a recipe for a short squeeze, or a put squeeze, all right? 3 puts for each call. So we have a recipe for a put squeeze. So we could see a trend day. I don't know. It's options expiration Friday. We'll see what happens. All right. So there is, that's the puts and calls today. Max Payne 570. All right. Take a look at the economics package. Okay. Yesterday was the main event. GDP 830. Wasn't bad. Wasn't awesome, but it wasn't bad. All right. Mr. Powell spoke yesterday, and I don't know that he messed up the markets or maybe he caused the selling. I don't know. I think it was just profit taking. Today, what do we have? International trade goods came out at 8:30 about 6 minutes ago. Personal income and outlays also 8:30. Retail inventories 8:30. Wholesale inventories 8:30. Consumer sentiment at 10. A rig count at 1, and then that's it for the week. All right, that's it until next week. So we are in a bullish 10-minute uptrend in the pre-market. So things are looking good so far for the bulls. All right, remember, we're in a daily uptrend, a weekly uptrend, a monthly uptrend, 10-minute uptrend, 2-hour uptrend, and daily uptrend. Why would you want to be bearish? Right? You want to go with the flow of money. Don't fight it. Get in. Just jump in. Jump in. See the 10-minute chart moving up? Jump in. All right? Green erases red. That's an indication of bulls overpowering bears. That's when you want to jump in. That's when I like to jump in. All right? So that's it for today right now. All right? Again, taking 10-minute trades, 10-minute chart. Okay? Looking for green erases red. Here we are. This would be all of the red right here in the pre-market. See, from this high, all of that's red. We have green. All right? Erasing red. See that? Green erases the red. Okay, so where's the entry? Right here. All right, and where's the stop go? Well, anywhere from here down to there. All right? If you want a tight stop, you can make it from here down to here. So this would be your buy box. Okay, see price ripping? Ripping, ripping, ripping. Go, baby, go. Again, this is a birthday trades on today. Okay, we're expected to go maybe 578, 579 by closing or tomorrow morning, Monday morning. We'll see. All right, that's the trade. We'll see if it works. All right, so there's SPY right there. Okay, price moving up. Green erases red. Okay, see this? Here's the red. See, green erases red right here. Okay, right over the top of that. Okay, so all we need, we got the 10-minute uptrend. All we need is a decent 10-minute candle to jump in on. We've already got the green erasing the red. Okay, just don't want to buy into a topping tail candle. Why? Because that could be a reversal. Okay, so we don't want to buy a topping tail candle. We don't want to buy a doji, because what does a doji candle say? Price is pausing, right? It's evaluating what just happened. All right, so a doji. So we don't want a green doji, and we don't want a green topping tail, and we don't want to buy a red candle. Why? Because it's going in the wrong direction, right? So we're looking for just a decent red-green candle, and that's a buyable candle right there, okay, on your 10-minute chart. All right, so there's the plan today. Find a 10-minute candle, okay, over the red, or buy it here and then buy the pullback into the the higher low, all right, and then ride it up. Okay, that's the plan for today. Okay, so that's SPY. All right, traders, that's it for me. I got to render my video. I'll be back in 35-40 minutes for right about 9:20, 9:15, and we'll open up the markets. All right, thank you, everybody, for being here. Alan, thank you for posting, as always. Love that. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so I'll see you guys in about 35-40 minutes. All right, and thank you, everybody out there in digital land. All right, appreciate that. Everybody have a good day. Let's make it a good day.